Okay, so I built up a circuit using a P-channel logic level MOSFET with relatively low on resistance. It's drawing at the moment 5.55 amps at a lowish duty cycle. I've got, what have I got, 10 fans loaded on, and on the scope I've got my duty cycle. You can see there, it's not very clean at the moment, but you can see that I can vary the duty cycle there. And as I put the fans on, I get our waveform. It goes up and it comes down, just like the other circuit really. This is using a MOSFET rather than a transistor, but a BJT if you like. Actually got these from CPC. They have I think 72 milliohms on resistance compared with this one I was using before, which is an IRF 9640, which has got maybe 3 or 4 times the on resistance. And this is reflected. I'm now getting, you can see there, this line here is 12 volts. I'm just under that. I'm about 11.6 volts at maximum duty cycle, and I'd say it varies. The important thing is I go down to minimum duty cycle, I've still got 5 or 6 volts on there, and I can modify that speed by changing resistor. And I just did there. I can change the speed just a touch by modifying the resistor. And what I'm doing there is pulling a resistor in and out, and I can change the speed. So I can put a potentiometer in there, and that can be fully adjustable, just like the other circuit. Now temperature, it gets a little bit warm. I can hold my finger there. Remember now, this is a 1.2 amp circuit, and that transistor is probably around 50 degrees, maybe 60. I don't have an accurate way beyond the finger test. It feels like maybe like a household radiator or something like that, when you can hold your hand on there for an indefinite period, but it gets increasingly uncomfortable. I probably would prefer to have it cooler than that, so I may look at getting a transistor with a lower on resistance again, maybe 3 or 4 times lower than this one, in the hope that I get higher voltage and less heat. It'll push the cost of the unit up. At the moment, transistor about 1.50. If I spend 2 or 3 quid, it might be worth doing that. Something for another day. But at the moment, as you can see, we have good response, nice and smooth, and obviously I'd get fan feedback as well. So I could build a circuit with one of these that'll do an entire system of fans without too much difficulty. And maybe if I was to get bigger heatsink, because you can get massive heat sinks for these things, much bigger than this, might be worth looking into. That's all for today. I would show you the voltage on a meter, but unfortunately my meter's decided to go funny on me, possibly due to a battery, so I have to get a new battery and see if that works.